Well, hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to a Rare Wednesday stream. So streaming today, we're gonna do some Valhalla, Cyberpunk bartender action. Kind of picking up where we played last night. I think it's night 4 or something like that. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and go over my intro again because I'm not sure I did it right the first time. Hi, everybody, welcome to a Rare Wednesday stream. Yeah, we're playing some Valhalla, Cyberpunk bartender action. Starting around night 4-ish. Yeah, let's take a look. Load. Day 4 room. Boom, let's do it. Yeah, I'm not sure this game has like a story per se, but yeah, we're just kind of like hanging out with people. Which I'm all up. I'm all for. Yay. Okay, so we got charged 800 bucks. So we have a house or something. Got our subscription renewed, so no problem focusing at work. Hap 33 pound not birthday 11. So yeah, we got hacked by Alice_Rabbit. Yay. Alright, let's check out what's going on with the Miki concert. So yeah, two platonic friends were going on to a concert, but one of them has a thing for the other, so that's what's going on here. The last thread, no shit posting allowed. Did that one add-on left? I think so. I never left, I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas? Wait, hold on, I already read this one. Because they were talking about Japanese animes. Okay, this looks new as well. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was the leaks. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seems hard to top. Maybe more leaks? Sounds unlikely. I don't think the government would let that happen twice. This is Alice we're talking about. There's nothing they can't do. What if that spooky message wasn't really Alice, but just an epic prank? Who would hack a site like that just for a prank? No, not me. You're right, though. It might be someone else. We'll have to wait and see. December 17th. Alright, if only we knew more about the target. Sick meme, sis. These Alice threads piss me off, fucking e-celebs. What if it has something to do with the terrorism rumors? Okay. Did I read these already? Yeah. You know, I did buy that Miki song. I should probably play it at the bar. What was it again? Your love is a ... It was important that I buy that. Crime rate up 5% this month. Crime rate is up 5% this month. Officially making the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights aware of the situation and promise to maintain security in all sectors, even though recent budget cuts have been decreasing morale of their personnel. An uphill battle. Poverty and the lack of opportunities are no longer the main causes of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact that it gives them power. It's no longer about feeding their families, it's about domination. Their entire sector is controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. This Mega Christmas will be a very dark one. Alice_Rabbit might be Akira. What? Miki fan. And who isn't? Everyone loves Kira Miki, and Alice_Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering, what's my proof for this not-so-wacky theory? And, well, keep reading if you want to know. This is an easy one. I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. Okay. You wouldn't believe this shocking Kira Miki secret. Today we'll take a look at one of the most popular acts of our times. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss this exclusive interview only on the Augmented Eye. Content blocked on your region. For fuck's sake. Some forces I can't grasp. Could be worse, God forbid. Get under control here. Add app. Fine, I'll go to work. Good evening. Hello. Seems you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really, it sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well... See, it sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know, it's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots give more of an echo. They could be suppressed. What if it's a firecracker? Ah, boss. Firecrackers. Yup. A couple of years ago, there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual Mega Christmas firecrackers. That sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves. Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey. Heh. Sure. 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 Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Hello, I'm looking for some information. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl nicknamed Crimson Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although a tacky online handle is a bit redundant. They're all tacky, ha ha ha. Do you know anything about her? Nope, sorry. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. No. It's a bit cheap. Now that you mentioned it, I remember something. Really? Yeah, now that I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about. Nothing at all? Nothing. Man, you're a sucky bartender not having any info I need. Sigh. Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof I might have the info you just so desperately need? Well, Second, you're not going to get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? You want to get mugged so badly? Yeah, well, moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You could do almost nothing with $80. It's not enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Because you're terrible at bribing people, you dum-dum. Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need? Wait, of course. You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. Oh no. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info. Maybe, maybe not. Aha, what a salesperson this Jill is. Okay, give me a drink, but keep it under $80. See what kind of drink you can buy with that. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in the list. Find an $80 drink. Can you make half orders? I can make a gut punch. You did say under 80, so let's see if there's anything that's less than that. Gut punch it is! Aged and mixed. Here. Okay then, do you know anything about the girl? No. But you said, maybe, maybe not. Turns out that it's maybe not. You're the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. Like I said, $80 is nothing. So I need to spend more. Give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing and no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? No, you ordered a drink, fuck you! Get out of my bar! Why? The order's right, isn't it? I guess. So why are you looking for that girl, mister? Vondelay. Art Vondelay. I'm a private detective, it's what I do. So I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not. It's half of the so-called reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. Alright, so apparently that was just a quiet song. Cool. It still sounded more like teenagers' internet nicknames. I got duped. Whatever, good enough. So who wanted you to track her? I don't know. I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. I see. Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl. Why do you need them? My clients are stupid and I need to give them some information. It's always good to keep up with the local goings on. Let's see. Sorry, I can't think about anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy maybe, but not much current events, at least not beyond what you see on the news. Speaking of which... Cool! Damn it, what kind of bar is this if you can't gather word on the street? What kind of film noir world do you think we live in? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something that might help me, Gil? I don't know. I certainly don't, and I'm not offended. And I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something. Second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. This has been a major waste of time. Here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know? I'm asking for a reason. We'll find out soon enough, don't worry. Now I'm worrying more. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Simple enough. Let's get him a grizzly temple. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Boom. What? Oh, shit. Okay. Here. Okay, then this is going to be deducted from the $80 earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard is about this girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. The whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it's totally made up. Aside from the rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really. Damn it. Wait, who told you that? It appeared on the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name the Harbingers wasn't used. No Glitch City outlet has reported that themselves. The rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. Even though on the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. So either one of them or someone in the know told you about it. Wow, he can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here the last 3 days, actually. Really? I wonder if they'll notice a glass that Idle signed. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but guess not. Did you talk about anything interesting? Interviewing the Idol that had a show a couple days ago, dealing with messy interns. Par for the course, I guess. I see, that's... Gunshot! What's a backfire? Firecrackers! Hey, what do you think that sound just now was? It sounded like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It's definitely more like an explosion of some kind. No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made that sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. I wonder if something's happening. Or there were some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. Which means gunshots. If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Well, I've got to go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really. Just had different needs, but there'll come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye. Please come again. Gangs, then. Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. The who what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. You left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about that money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it, though. I see. Guess I'll find out soon enough. Welcome. Oh, it's Streaming Chan! Giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Why is everyone so noisy? Moon! Hello, fellow youngsters. Does Streaming Chan have her own soundtrack, apparently? Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now! She even has the excited eyes. Alright. It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chan's Escapades. Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy your premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of VR experience modeled after yours truly. Let's get sexy, says chat. Excuse. Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. Certainly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap hole bar that smells like dog urine. Well, you should have come a couple days ago. Hehe. Excuse me. But no matter, tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender? You're talking to her. Very funny, where is he really? Right in front of you. Hey you, the pretty boy over there, where's the bartender? You're looking at him. No way. No hot shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? What kind of establishment do you think this is, Streaming Chan? No sexy, scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You're telling me you two dress like fucking waiters or the bartenders here? Fuck this, I'm out, says chat. Yup. Seems that way. Is that a problem? Of course it's a problem. Friday nights are peak viewing hours. Need something sexier and enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that. Hey everyone, what does it feel like Thursday? It's Wednesday. I guess it's because I'm streaming and tomorrow's effectively Friday, since Friday, actual Friday is a holiday. Merca. There is? Yeah, just take your top off. You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. But you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? Justice. Is that piercing glare? Piercing glare, and almost it's like gland or something. What the hell? Come on, one of us is gonna have to take their top off, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. No shirt, no service. There, streaming Chan. And it's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants? Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt. So we'll deal with that on a case-by-case basis. It's not a concrete answer. I need a binary yes-no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? You need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know. Give me a drink. A big one. Nastiest one you can think of. Hello? Service here, please. Streaming chance sucks. It's like my brain shut down. Sure. Manly and promo drinks are both nasty, but that's my opinion. I kind of want to do the Zen Star, because it's just as terrible. Do we have manly promo drinks? The Piano Man. Grizzly Temple is not. So unnecessarily brown. You know, I'm just gonna nail her with the most expensive drink we have on the promo list. 230, what was this? 220. 210. Never mind, I'm gonna give her a Zen Star still. 320. 320. Not that. Suplex? No, we want to go Zen Star. I don't care. On the rocks and mixed. Here. Alright then, cheers. I don't think you should chug it down so quickly. It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. This is what being kicked in the balls feels like? Yup. Okay, I've decided. I'll just get really wasted. It's gotta be fun enough, right? If you say so. Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar? What do you mean? Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make their time worth it. Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Safar Toy Company. And? It's a toy company run completely by dogs. Really? This place is completely overrun by corgis. Hey kids, wanna die? Wait, corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis? Woo! Tuxedo-clad talking corgis, yeah. Wow, awesome. Wait, you're not shitting me, right? I wish I was shitting you, trust me. The only ones shitting were the corgis. What else, let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row. That perfumed chauvinistic bastard. Huh, what's that word again? Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually. What did they ask? Oh, the usual bullshit. Who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one that interviewed me was a small, meek girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter, though. Wonder why. Oh, I know her. But enough about that. Wait, can I see that glass over there? Sure. The signature. Is this Star Kira Star Miki's autograph? Yeah, she came here before last concert. Get out. Really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something? Not really. It was right place, right time. What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? Yeah, pretty cool, actually. I've tried to get a meeting with her, and she actually seemed willing, but she's always busy. Very nice girl, actually. Seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met. I knew it. I knew she was nice. Let's fucking go! Her passion shows in her concerts. You know, she's so spontaneous, her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul's warming up like a high-performance computer. Shine Spark! I find myself singing it in the shower all the time. Those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month. Go premium now. That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said. But I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass? No. Pretty please? No. Party pooper. You have 6,000 concurrent subs. Concurrent viewers, rather. You can afford your own autographed Miki glass. This bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that'd make it perfect is if Party Boy over there had a pass with the KGB. KGB? When are we? They haven't existed for like 90 years. Who told... Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? Gonna order anything else? What? Oh, yeah. The whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a bad touch. Give me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch. Coming right up. Let's give her a ba-ha-ha-ha, ahem, a big bad touch. Are we laughing because of the name or because it's gonna fuck her up real bad? I think it's because of the name. This doesn't look the worst. There you go. I was expecting something dirtier. We have olive brine I can pour in a bit if that's what you want. No, not that. Such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or there'd be this thick white liquid. That would have skyrocketed the watchers at least threefold. Don't you have anything like that? Nope. Sorry, I don't have... Let me go grab my cum bucket. Sigh. Guess I'll have to make do with the condensed milk that when I get home. Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of VR experience with a model based on moi. What's the deal with that VR experience? Well, fan made an NND model of me. When Shining Fingered asked me about a model for our partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing the model a lot more, and I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him a year of free premium membership in a VR set. That's nice. Wait, what's NND? Don't tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku Dance. I asked for a reason. It's music videos with 3D models. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. I see. To be honest, though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it, though, considering the use of kits. Ahem. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people. It's hard to be scared when you can't see those people. But they're still there, you know. Sure, they're behind the scenes and sometimes in opposite corner of the world. But the world is round, but every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real. I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here visibly paying attention to me. I would get paranoid because of my phone contacts. That's true, I guess. So tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender? It's not exactly an exciting story. Does it involve a man? No. What about a crime? Nope. A childhood promise? Nah. A religious vow? A what? You're not going to tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending? That's actually what happened, sorta. Oh, come on, no epiphany, quarter-life crisis, not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line. Cough. What song is this? Base of the Titans. The life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone. I gotta sneeze. And that's a problem. One third of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams. Throw me a bone here. It must be a nice mystical story you can tell about yourself and this bartender. Well... yes? Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was Dark Soul, a really old Lila model. Apparently his power supply was running low. Did you have to fill him with Technoforce? His charger destroyed and he didn't have any money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. It was from the time when the collective source was in the cloud storage system. So he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy. Keep going. It was weird, you know, he was the only Lilum I've ever seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said. Oh, man. Guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems, so he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe part of me will transcend." Bravo, bravo. Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome. I'd pay to see a movie like that. So what happened to that finger? I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times. Even while bathing? Almost all times. Now that I think about it, how do you handle this stream if you want to watch a movie or something? I have a plug in the lace, mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theater. I see. Okay, this is getting stale. I'm going to heat this up with, even if I have to do it myself. I need to drop a cow in here, Miss Bartender. Get me drunk. I don't care how. Just do it. Okay. Oh, I know how we do it. Here's how. We find that drink. That's like 9 parts alcohol. Okay. I think it's the blue stuff and then 9 alcohols. There we go. Fringe Weaver. And 18 alcohols. Because Carmetrine is basically just straight alcohol. Okay, we're all full. Mix it up. Enjoy your Fringe Weaver. Lightheadedness. Clumsy tongue. Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Can't feel my legs. Can't feel my legs. Alright, let's get it on with the loot stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. Shit. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but small enough to make you look... But not small enough to make you look like a child. You're size B, right? I'm not discussing my bust. Don't be like that. I can tell you're a B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, but your behavior makes me think your blood is AB. So how many did I get right? Who knows? Please let me get on with this. I need to cooperate. This is going to be a success. Can I ask something? Finally. What's the point of getting drunk if you're going to behave it the same way? Heh heh heh. I guess it's kind of redundant. Because you see, I'm drunk 24/7. Eh? Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything. Seeing the viewer count steadily raise as I take more risks and become more adventurous. It's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you'd only pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards. Go premium or go home. Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed? Be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that. How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed? Everything's written here. By being captured on this camera, you hereby provide consent to the use of your face on all material produced by Streaming Chan LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is. People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though, when you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't recall their faces. I learn their name, and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. Huh, this is weird. I'm feeling sleepy. It's because you just drank like 2 liters of rubbing alcohol. You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird? Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been sleep deprived for a while now. How long? A week. A week? Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right? How much meth have you done? Yup, totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. There's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? That's drunkenness. Anyway, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. 86, no drink, no sleeping at the bar. If you'll excuse me. Zzz. Should I call a cab? And risk waking her up, leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. Ah, the lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. What? All done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Fresh air that I'm inhaling through my cigarette smoke. A forgiven value of fresh anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it's too long to be dynamite. It sounded like more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, damn it. Oh, welcome back. Could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink last time we came in. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it sounds like dynamite or something. Not you too. Hey, do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! Yeah, see, those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to, who is he? Gilead, nice to meet you. I don't know you. You have more of a John face. What was he last weekend? I don't know, and I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell? I'll have a beer too. 2 beers coming right up. Alright, let's get him 2 beers. Okay, we'll just get normal beers. 2 of these. 1 and 4. And 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you really don't know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same, nothing's changed. Guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Grumble, premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep in here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6,000 people listening? Let him hear, I don't care. 6,000 people? She calls herself Streaming Chun. She's been streaming her life 24/7. Sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So 6,000 people are watching and hearing us. Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still on the channel, though. I don't know. People watch sleeping people. It's creepy. I see. So there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do any of you have a criminal past? No comment. Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What'd you do? Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying, Miss Thompson's a cunt. Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall, but gave everyone the courage to speak up. So how's stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics, that name rings a bell. It's a textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the hires up some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know? But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see, I'll have a Brantini. 2 Brantinis then. Alright, they're making it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nope, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3. Alright, mix. Boop. Here you go. You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, Deal. Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. Miss nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura? What about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. So cliched that I can't help but cringe when I look at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I don't think I'd have to say this. I'd have to say this twice to you in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why'd you think I'd kick her? Because you said you would, because I seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. She has potential, and I'm not gonna let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope. I'm just the veterinarian. Dogs are the ones who organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly those pants rob her of charm. Hey Betty, you should be less superficial. Just saying. What do you mean? To make her look too uptight, and at a glance she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There's also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome. Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based on their looks. I mean, you do the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like some sort of creep. I did? What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. What do you mean? What do you think about Gil then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Oh, let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea I'll have. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your tasting your drinks. You'll thank me later. Trust me, then. 2 strong drinks, manly drinks. I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. I don't know that I like this Betty character. Alright, strong, manly drinks. Okay, that's strong and manly, but it's also cheap. Let's try and pump our profit a little bit. Bitter and manly. Okay. Strong and manly, and it costs twice as much. Sorry. Okay, we're going for Mars Blast. Six, 1, 4, 2. Okay, we want it blended. Let's say blended, creepier. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Now drink. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey, Jill. Someone ever proposed to you as a prank? No. People do that? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank. A prank? A frank? Jill? First year of high school, this guy I had my eyes on the whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, Worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it happened, I felt nothing. It confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Fuck them kids. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Why is she such a horrible person? These are situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. You know what? Deal, you're alright. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me in the past couple of days. Or someone else I pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should just cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. Yeah, it's a terrible suggestion. Don't do that. The fact that she knows how to waterboard someone is what scares me most. Is there much to it? Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer. I see no one making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should get going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. This damn cat's moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil, some guy said I should tell you the bunny's late, whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. I'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Jill. Hi, Stella. Stella, you're here for another drink today? Not really. I was just in the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway. I found this bottle being neglected at my house. Oh! I got an achievement just now. Hooray! Someone gave me a gift. Not someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say. Thanks. Well, it's nothing really. This just in. Huh? The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. Yo, Stella, I think you might be up. The security system was activated after someone tried to steal information from the main database. Earlier this morning, the bank... Oh, God, say! Wonder if she'll be alright. Ah, hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The news flash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. Guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. Time to get him drunk so he spills the beans. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Ah, Mars Blast. That's my specialty. Third one I've made today. One Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. VR, can't believe I mumble myself. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss, the explosions are caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. I've been trying to figure out what they were all day. Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. This one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Gil were here to hear that info. I thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. He's like a cat. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time the bank is closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know, maybe it's the hour, maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? Girl was in here yesterday, said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but never mind. You want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Burr. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. I seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that knew someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Hey guys, guess what? We are now talking about the plot of the game Soma. Who are you if you are in multiple places? Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. Guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hey everybody, we're talking about the plot of the game Soma. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations. Exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I guess it's kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there's no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words, burn the brain. Ouch! All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in a jar or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. Always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Phew, all done. Want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. Should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yup. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She's been pestering me about it. What gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took a chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So will the nano camo module change from your apartment? Not the basic plan, walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You don't? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. I imagine it'd be difficult to get a kotatsu here. In North America. You could. You'd have to get a special order, probably. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. The Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate your place with that. It's literally just in the middle of the room. Let's plan a day and grab a beer, yeah. No more dancing, mumble, I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. I believe her. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Get a nice wall pattern or something. No new identifications. She got what she wanted. She'll be pleased with herself at work. Ooh, I can use nano camo to customize my room. How? How do I do that? What's a nano camo? Something to liven up spaces in this room. Is that what this last app? It is. Incredible augmented eye. Nano Camo is a company founded in 2068 and pioneer of the nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap meant for military use. We bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Likes Musashi Battleship, Tactical Fashion, and Peach Cake. Okay, oh, there we go. Ooh, can I put myself on the wall? It's expensive, I'm gonna do it. No, never mind, it's Kira, Miki, whatever, that's fine. Cool. Speaking of Kiramiki, she does not have anything new. Alright. Apollo Bank is getting attacked. And no one is reporting on it? Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. Quincy being the Prime Minister of Futureland. That wallpaper is really distracting, but I'm going to leave it on there for now. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? Posting from the side, it looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit. The White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters. That's not the way to help people. This is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition. Wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. Streaming Chan thread. I didn't see last night's escapade. She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. What do you mean? That's rude. Kind of is. Don't care. I'm going next week to ask her for a dato. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask somebody out. She's still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. What if there's illegal activity going on there? Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? It's called privacy, dude. Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still, I wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city, haha. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. Ah, she is on. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. White Knight, just beat me up. Fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. When I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 white knights stopped me and started asking me for my ID, and I also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for military service ID, and I just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no forced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense, and because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, but they'd lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in my temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm tired of this shit every fucking day. Oh yeah, I should probably save. I'll save after I read... What about the cat? Damn it. The augmented eye. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. Soil's dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. Augmented Eye is being attacked. It's a bun. AE staff. Hi, everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye. We have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice_Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice_Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. I want to extend our apologies and inform you that we'll be limiting coverage on Alice Rabbit. Just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hope Say's alright. Oh yeah, that's right. Need to see her editorializing it. Alright, hijack screens at downtown Casanova. Announced what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. White Knight's counter-terrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. Might be dealing with a new threat here, CTU's Chloe Bell. Oh my god, really? Alright, told AE. Nice 24 reference there. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Oh no. Thank God they don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Until someone says pollution is good, there's a book. Alright. Now we save. Alright, team. Before we go on to the next day of work, I'm going to go and take a quick break here. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Alright, thanks for waiting. Let's see. I want to check this Miki song again. It's because I have a terrible memory. Your love is a drug. Okay, so we did listen to that. Can't tell what the movie poster is. There's so much crap in here. Evening. Wow, cup noodles for $60. What a deal. Huh? Didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. Quite the hard worker. The streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. Besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing down. Wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. Wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. That girl still here? Yep. She was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Yes. Yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Mumble. Where am I? Oh, right. Yawn, the shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my yawn panties, shirts, bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns. Moonburn. Wait, I'm not playing that game. Getting scorched by the moon. I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. Some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum. Grandpa booze. Rum. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Anytime. Okay then. That's right, it was Stella's grandfather's, that's why it's Grandpa Booze. Alright, I want to hear Your Love is a Drug right up first so I know what it is. Because I bought it with money. Sure. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. What? Wait, that's not how it goes. Uh-oh. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. Just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Geevening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this brain a blue fairy. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, a 2. We're gonna throw a couple of these in there. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured out as much. You can drink stuff and eat. Have the same system Lilum do. Can I ask you something, Miss Taylor? Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. Oh no, we still don't know their gender. Yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? Sure not a hologram. Of that I am sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? That's something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains in the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. Guessing you're prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. Just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains and jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. Just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill. That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with that commotion around and all? Didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. Apparently this bar is just a Waffle House. It never closes. It's going to take more than a cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. It's just I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. But ear. Here, a beer. Ah yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. Thought about that too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything, like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. Again, we're talking about Soma, the video game. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Fortunately, the wiring and other such stuff just makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. I think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how do you feel if you saw yourself like this for the first time? It's quite a shock, actually. Didn't last too long, though. I was never too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? You can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilum can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. Just, oh, Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Little Maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Ah, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding, it'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome, I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Cobalt Velvet, straight from Taylor to Alma. 1, 2 on the rocks. 3 of these. They didn't say it was big or anything, so I think we are golden on this one. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really, one would think it's been longer. Sigh. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up. You love me and you know it. So you just started coming here. That was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. I wouldn't say that. There's this chemistry, we click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. Yeah, Taylor's cool. Bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard about them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters of the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one. Then there's Dana just before me. Then comes Ava. At the bottom of the list lies Bella. Ahem, sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Yeah, don't dead name your brother. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Dana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention, I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second oldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about him. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life's always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she'd only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. I'd buy that for $1. We went out a couple of times, and he invited me to a basketball game. Mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us. Instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium on the fucking kiss cam? Went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. It sounds too convoluted, you know, proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen even more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll just pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client left me yesterday. The gift? What'd you do? Good enough service, I'm guessing. Sasuke. Huh, interesting name. What does it mean? Sasuke is the name of a chieftain in some native tribes. I see, do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass, I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will ya? Alright. Oh man, she's gonna get wasted. Aged and mixed. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now's my turn to ask you questions. What about? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. Just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins of the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yup. Can you speak French? Mon erglissure est plein d'anglaise. Anguilles. Oh, what does that mean? Rubbish, I don't know, I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. You'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. Kinda lucky, you know. All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer of my family. It's nothing too interesting, sadly. Mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? Wondering if your family has made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. So, white hat. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. I've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Gray hat, then. She's a very gray hat. Anyway, makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job, sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku, or a crossword with me. At some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. Felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. Puzzle I helped make harder at that. Huh, didn't think about it that way. It's less action-y than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something is an amazing feeling. Do you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink, any classy drink. Here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink. Okay, let's get her the most expensive classy drink we can. So we got Bad Touch, it's $2.50. Grantini's $2.50. Cobalt Velvet's $2.80. Fringe Weaver's $2.60. And Mercury Blast is $2. Okay, let's get her a Cobalt Velvet. Here you go. Yep, just what I needed. Thanks. That was her second Cobalt Velvet, but whatever. Say, Jill, what's the worst that would happen if you didn't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment aside from that. Oh, she has cyber hands. Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. I don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in and got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. Shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. Then don't say them if you're not serious. I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm going to take my break. You want to come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken for my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. Cold, 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 cold. It is December. Oh man, I kind of wish I didn't have to pick songs every time. Can I just shuffle it? Sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy, very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. Can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Banks evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. Just don't get what's up with him. Honey! Some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Smoking? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you. Do you dislike my presence so much? When you're acting like this, kind of. Sweet non-alcoholic, you say, alright. Sweet, soft, non-alcoholic. Flavor we want sweet. Okay, so we can make one of these. Blue Fairy. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine, he's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's all mine. Dorothy, you say? Yup. Why? Nothing. Guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. You know what I was thinking? It was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Pouty face. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. She has cannons installed in her hands, she's fine. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing real fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know till we try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown... Last time I said that I had to jam a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. How'd you find a halogen light bulb? Those are not easy to find anymore. It was a success. Actually, they're not, but whatever. Ahem, okay. I skipped that, whatever. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target. OS, servers, how the information is stored, all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. Start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info somebody already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff? What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. She inserts herself in the back door, Dorothy. That's what she said. I can't. I can't handle it anymore. Heart. Alma, hack me. Hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Eh? Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit. What happened? You seen the movies or books where the couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. That whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilimer, an unexploited market. I see. Looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yup, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that for him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. Just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay, I'll take you up on your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. It's the Riddler. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather together to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit and kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we just got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Well, if you want it to be. I'm just gonna get him drink number 17. It's the Piano Man. Two, 3, 5, 5, 3, ice mixed. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was. I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. What brings you here, mister? I am Armandio, Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Okay. I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls, the golden hall full of never-ending banquets, and lively Valkyries looking over them. Well, our Valkyrie is currently trapped in a bank, so, you know, maybe she'll be here later, but I don't think so. Have some arcade machines in the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. See, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. You know, if you have to explain it, you're not doing it right. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see the waitresses. Food. I wanted to see the bar in all its decadent glory. Well, here we are. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. We are not the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. It very much is not. But yeah, give me an example, not zoologist, bartender. Dogs kill each other all the time. Like I said, I don't know the exact details, I just know it isn't right. A lot of animals do infanticide. I mean, it's a thing. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride. You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. Now you're being literal. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. This guy sucks, fuck him. Going back on topic. Do you know what the number 17 means? I'm sure you're going to tell me. The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. Do I have to talk to this guy? 17 is us. Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of That's not true. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers. Prime numbers? So it's the same idea. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum floating in perfume in a... Son of a bitch. Hold on, do we have that? We do! Have a plume fume here. Ha, you didn't... Wait, you did. Enjoy! I will, I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? Let's rock! What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? Don't get too meta on me, game. We just had that experience in a different game, and I don't want to have it again so soon. I could really punch you. I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded view. You need to get away from the factual facts and open your mind to things beyond your reach. Nope. Fuck you. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means Twilight of the Gods in German, by the way. No. No. You're on your own, bartender. Enjoy the New World Order. Goodbye. A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports. Several white night squads have been used to cover. Legal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue, using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. Still waiting for a declaration from the Zybotsa Corp's CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of the bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you. It's an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay the night. Get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zankantoa on hand just in case. The metal bat with the nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Heh. Say, Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Oh, we did make one mistake. Fuck that guy. Boo! Okay, so I now I'm thinking maybe he wanted the Zen drink. Or something with 17 pips. Alright, well. We're gonna run that back? Nah. We'll take our L here. Let's remember, day 5 break is where we need to start if we want to try a flawless playthrough. Rise and shine. Yawn, good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? She works nights. 11 a.m. start is kind of normal. Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces are deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing like they were petrified somehow. Make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. Also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. Wonder if Say's okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. Sure hope so. We gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. And here we are. This isn't bartending action, this is going on a date-ho with our boss. Home sweet home, thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Hmm? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though, smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when I was going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? No, don't mind me. I insist. I had this hoodie from some time ago. Or I had this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Ah, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing, is just like the one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. Never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Oh my god. We were just talking about 17. Fair enough, 17 plus how much? 17 plus I have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change it to something more comfortable. Take your time. Meow. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Hmm? Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly enough, just give him time. It's unusual looking, blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green, or yellow. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but then they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home, we had a bear. What? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. It's because he's a fucking bear. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pit? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend, and the one on the left is Gabriel, her sister. Huh, is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 or 4 years ago. Look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what'd you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. That was recent because we usually don't see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when been calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended when both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. 3 or 4 years later. We just went away and haven't said a word since. Really, it's hard to picture you doing any such thing. You look so happy in the pic. She looks kind of surprised more than happy. Why ever pick out like this then? Just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. Missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her on the street. Just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. It'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? That's my mail. Please don't open it. Looks like an envelope. It's nothing. Nothing! Now, please give that to me. Lope. Alright. Saw nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts in the point card, and I use every time when I buy their alcohol. But that beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. Besides the one in the bar, this is more of a double IPA. This is more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. No, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Poofed. Is this one made with that, what was the name of the base liquid you used at the bar again? Nutriogenic dicometrical lidogenol. Nutriogenic dicometrical lidogenol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It's an experimental fluid they created to replace water. And then the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. This is the one made with it. Let's see. Yep, here it is near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Yum! Cornstarch. Serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. Drink. Still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. You want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Dunno, what with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible, but I'm boss in name only. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room. Even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know. Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. Still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. Guess it's like if someone gave you, dunno, a dildo-shaped trophy or something. And you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think, and I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. Nah, nothing of the sort. Different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess, a not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. Cheers. That's what friends are for. Wait. Talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy? Did you just call me a dildo face? That's what friends are for. Kampai. Hey Jill, where'd you get that black 4-ball? Well, that's with any black cat or house cat in general. He's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It's quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, and they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw water over the dogs. They ran and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. So you brought it home? At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came home was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. It was destiny, girl. When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat mess that's sleeping on the table. For, hey, you're no spring chicken yourself, you know. Meow. Oh ho. Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Oh. She was translating for him, got it. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho 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 ho. She's an Ojo-sama, noted. Anyway. Don't anyway me. You normally speak for your cat like that. Maybe. Sigh. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? Make it sound like I'm some kind of emotionless robot. Slurp. He could be hard to read. Wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. Third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. Why? Bell peppers are tasty. I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How'd you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He... what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave him the drinks for free. After a couple, he broke down crying. He... huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could watch himself, I'd find him a job. I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I judge him for what he did as an employee. Aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal as it gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. Besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? Take a shot. I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love, her face just brightens up. Makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relations with your family? Not bad, but not exactly close to anyone besides my mom, dad, and aunt. Back to Alma, I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one. Can't help but want for her to succeed. Ah, I see. It's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes it with such childish excitement. Please don't say that. Kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions or fear of love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilim get positive reinforcement straight from the bodies that they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird, though. Is it? Expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Not really. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them yep, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Jill is my full name. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See, like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. It's called having different names at work and home. It's a normal thing. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. Didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped. One of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. Saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. It's like inverse magical girl. All right. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in being able to be a role model. How the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. So it was a pretty ambitious kids show. Even by today's standards. Plug. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Well, you got excited there. That's a problem. Back when I was obsessed with Jules. Sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It's nice while I was in elementary school, but when I went to middle school, what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune to the show mocking me. Anyway, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. Never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Alcoholism. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. The less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges, kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. Seemed to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment he was congratulating my dad on by berating him a little. The next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question? I'm curious about you. Really curious. Just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. From what you tell me, though, it seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard that once since I was a kid, actually. I've heard that once since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle, too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back at you. Anyway, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing. That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too. Got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called N1RV and -A. You thought this city was dangerous. So Valhalla and Nirvana, alright. Should see the people she has to deal with in there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere. It opened up N1RV and -B in the hotel instead. Nirvana. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her she shed. Woman cave. Oh. Okay. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Wait, you're a cop? Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? Done lots of things, Jill. Spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? Still might see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the only ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home and college, I went out a lot, but it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. You know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Hey, boss, what do you do when the bar closes? I don't know, maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. Oh, but don't worry, bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with that guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. Yeah, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. Oh, we're actually in a new chapter? Oh, okay, okay. Alright, this chapter name name's bitter. Okay, electric... 8,000 for the electricity bill? What the fuck? Just curious about a Dharma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from being too distracted. Okay, let's get the Dharma and then not spend any money forever. Yeah, that's cheap. Yep, there it is. Dharma. Well, shit, I wouldn't have gotten the expensive wallpaper screen if I'd known that I would need $8,000. Christ. Alright, let's read this stuff. Miki, come on. Hold on, I want to see when the bills are due. The 24th. Okay, so we have 5 days to get $4,000. $4,700. I don't know if I'm going to get that. Yoicks. Apollo Bank is getting attacked, too. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Augmented Eye talked about it very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It's from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So, all we'll get now is clickbait from now on. Gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people already dead. How? Is someone there shooting people? Looks like it was security from the building, but I've got no details yet. It sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider and Anon. Gotta give us some more. Doing my best here. Thanks, based Anon. Okay. Number 3, explosion registered. The media's still quiet about it. Can't confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue on who's doing this? I hear from several sources that this group a new one looking to overthrow the government. Alright, no names have been mentioned, and it looks like it's not a group, just one person who set all this up. It's pretty ballsy. It's just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved too. How? A hacker is helping out the hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being useful, actually. Can't confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. Will you read the file? Nah. The file's available from approximately 60,000 sources, terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages toward the servers inside the bank, which had the files under their several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, looks like I have to leave, but try and write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. Looks like a lot happened while I was gone. Some deep shit happened there. All right. I wonder if that's Dana. Slut. GSF, January 4th card announced. 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlighting. Blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January at the annual GSF Dome event. It's not the only match of the night. If you're interested, other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Arentz. Full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke. Red Comet Jr. What? Versus Nagisa. Akito versus the Great DK. Roy Campbell. What? Versus Arentz. Colonel Campbell is here. Alright. Jack Baum and Blaze versus Huloi and Kara Kolta, and Osuna versus Siegfried. Just the references in this game are kind of silly. Nano Camo is now making smart underwear. Oh? If underwear can change with a voice command, it was really something you really wanted in your life. Nano Camo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric. They plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties. Just change its color back and you'll barely notice. It won't change the smell though. They're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product. A PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy if you ask me. Danger Ooze admin has been arrested again. Cybercrime unit up the admin's ass December 7th. Okay, that stuff. Famous hacker Alice_Rabbit graced the popular text board with Danger Ooh with a new thread, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no details to give, other than he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime unit set blank told the Augmented Eye during a call. We're now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. Poor guy. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." We just thought about looking at prices. Do not. Poor guy. Wrestling, my boss may be curious. Alright, team, I think that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Next stream will be Saturday. We'll be playing some Metal Gear Solid. We're kind of... Metal Gear Solid 5, we're kind of stuck in a bunch of like plot quests that we need to resolve. So, yep, we'll be doing plot in Metal Gear Solid 5 on Saturday. So, we'll pick this up again next week sometime. Probably Tuesday. So anyway, hope to see you all then. Have a good rest of your night, and see you next time.